I caught you. Yeah, that's right. You. I caught you. And guess what? It's time for Freaky Friday. What did you think was gonna happen? I mean, come on now. You know I'm not. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can be violent at times, but come on, that's only when like I'm gaming. But, anyways, of course, I'm sure that you know that I know that you know that we know that we all should know that I know. Wait, that I know that you know that it's that special time of the week. Freaky Friday, folks. We are back. Another riveting episode. We are on episode 19, I believe, if I remember right. If I'm keeping the right count, I do believe we are on episode 19, zeroing in on the second double digits, which would be episode 20. Now, um, I do know that like in the last episode, I did introduce you guys to my next cosplay, which of course is Nightwing. Now I'm gonna try to be introducing him a whole lot more on TikTok, and of course, if necessary, for YouTube as well. And I do hope that you guys have enjoyed the preview of him so far, because I mean, everybody gets a little bit self-conscious when it comes to cosplaying, and me, I mean, believe it or not, yeah, I am one who gets a little bit self-conscious cosplaying. And oh my goodness, my allergies are killing me right now. My eye has been bugging me all day, but that's my fault because I haven't really been able to put any eye drops in my eyes. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. We're not thinking about that right now. No, tonight we're thinking about something a little different. Uh, but yes, as you know, it's that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. You better believe anything of that sort you're going to find right here on this channel. Ellie and Missy, hello, welcome. Oh my goodness, my eyes killing me. I think afterwards, when I finish this episode, before I start a stream, I am definitely going to go and put some eye drops in my eyes because I think I might have an eyelash in there, and it is killing me. And of course, I do hope that you guys had a kick-ass day. I hope that you were able to get through the workday. If you worked today, I hope you killed it. I hope you crushed it. But if you didn't, I mean, hey, that's fine too. I hope that you guys still had a good day. And no need to worry about me, folks. I have something to drink right here. A little bit of Sprite with a little bit of cherry sauce in there. A little sweeten it up a little bit. Oh, oh, good. But of course, before we get started, if you haven't already, please do me a favor. Go grab something to eat. Go grab something to drink. A snack if you want to, because I want you guys to feel as at ease and safe as possible. Because as you know, this is a green zone, and I want you guys to just be able to just fall out. Just relax with your boy. Because gonna be a very, very good episode in my opinion. Because I'm very happy with it. Dang, give you a chance to stretch. I think you guys should remember to stretch too, because otherwise you'll cramp up. Oh goodness. Oh, but. Oh yeah. Oh. Now, but also before we continue, I would like to point out that the music that I am using is strictly for the aesthetic purposes. I claim no rights to it. I claim no beats, no sounds, no pictures, none of that. They all belong to the artist who made the beats. That all belongs to them. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just using it to help sort of ease the mood. So, what was I going to think about? Softy, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello there. But before we progress a little further, I gotta grab something real quick. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'm serious. Stay right there. Gotta get something out the closet. Make sure y'all don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure y'all don't see it. The only reason I say I don't want y'all to see it yet is because I did talk about introducing it in the last episode, but I kind of chickened out because I felt like the timing wasn't right. But I feel like the timing is definitely right. Good evening, mate. How are you this fine evening, Softy? You doing good? I do hope and pray that you are doing good because you are awesome, and I want you to know that. But yes, as you can see, we have hit that appropriate time, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us on this fine Friday evening, especially coming from TikTok and of course YouTube as well. And I hope that if you're going to be watching this as a highlight, welcome as well. And for tonight's episode, we're actually going to be taking a step into my childhood era to introduce two Funkos from the good old days of the Cartoon Network gang. Now, you already met Cow and Chicken. I mean, the brother and sister who, for some reason, nobody knew how they were brother and sister because it's a cow and a freaking chicken. I mean, how are they gonna become brothers and sister, brother and sister? You know, like anyways. But Soft, I'm doing good. Yes, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Softy. Really, I appreciate you. What's that? Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. I, that's up to you guys. I mean, I don't want to put any pressure on anybody, but if you should share, if you should want to share this through TikTok, hey, you're more than welcome to. You know, I mean, hey, if not, hey, you're still breathtaking, and I still appreciate you so much. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. And also, just shave it off, bro. Just shave what off? I mean, I did shave. Can't you tell? I mean, I shaved all this stuff. I don't really know what you're talking about, man. You're talking about my eyebrows? I don't need to shave off my eyebrows, man. I actually need those. I think I look a little bit weird without my eyebrows, honestly. But either way, um, I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's also couples night tonight because tonight we're gonna be actually introducing a warrior and an assassin at the same time who was dead set on bringing said warrior down. So I invite you guys to sit back, relax, and kick your feet up, take a deep breath, and just relax with your boy. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So why don't we just go ahead and get started, huh? And again, if you guys haven't already, remember, stay hydrated, okay? Anyways, so first up, I thought that we can go ahead and introduce a warrior out of time who in the beginning was actually on the path of righteousness and who had just a heart of gold, if you will. He only looked to end like the oppression and destruction, if you will, being brought on by an unspeakable evil long ago in a distant land by a shape-shifting demon in all black, but that could only be brought down by a magic sword. But unfortunately, before the final blow could be struck, he was actually flung into the future by a time portal that was torn open by said unspeakable evil, and of course into the future by the demon known as Aku. Yes, that's right, folks, and of course you can probably guess who I'm about to bring up. Ladies and gents, I'd like to introduce you to Samurai Jack. That's right, folks. The warrior who stepped forward to end Aku has honored us with his presence this fine Friday evening. But as you can see, this isn't the regular Samurai Jack that I'm pretty sure everyone is used to now. This is actually the armored Season 5 version of said character. And, man, time was definitely not kind to him. Give you guys a look-see at him. As you can see, he's got that little mean mug look on his face. But there is a reason for that. Not to worry. Okay. Now, we're going to talk a little about history now. Now, again, this is actually the 5th season version of Samurai Jack. And the 5th season of the series takes place approximately 50 years after the original 4 seasons. And although Jack himself actually stopped aging as sort of like a side effect, if you will, thanks to, it was actually a side effect of time travel, you know. And being that he had to stay there for so long, that was only because Aku had destroyed all existing time portals, but is distressed over like the prospect of battling Jack forever. So he actually stopped pursuing him directly, and Jack's heroic actions actually, like, they sort of acted as an inspiration to many of those who who oppose Aku's tyranny. And among them, however, was the elderly Scotsman. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who the Scotsman was, he was one of the warriors that Jack met on his trials and tribulations through the land of Aku. And they became brothers in arms, and they fought alongside in so many battles and so many fights until they parted ways. And of course, I'm pretty sure that was due to the fact that the Scotsman, he had a wife, you know, so that's, that's something different. And unfortunately for the Scotsman, he actually unsuccessfully led many armies into many battles against Aku, and unfortunately was killed by him. But thankfully, he actually returned as the spirit of his younger self. And unknown to Aku, Jack had actually lost his magic sword and is troubled by hallucinations, however, of his deceased family, his former self, and Aku's numerous victims, almost to the point of suicide and insanity. Yes, I love Samurai Jack. Honestly, Softy, I love Samurai Jack too. It's one of my just so many like favorite series and everything. It's just wait, what's this? Oh my God, I didn't see that message until it was too late. I'm sorry. It was an invitation. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. But yes, Softy, I'm glad to meet another fan of the Samurai of Righteousness. Thank you so much. And oh yes, but of course that all changes when in this season, however, he met someone who, believe it or not, in the beginning was looking to kill him and bring his head to Aku, but actually ended up falling in love and was able to return home, but only to a tragic ending. And of course, I'm going to introduce said character, and I'm going to introduce who that person was. So I do hope that you guys will look forward to it. And of course, I did find out some pretty interesting facts about the series. Did you guys know that the series itself actually won 4 of its 6 Primetime Emmy nominations? And I mean, that's saying something, because if you're going to win 4 out of 6 and just be shorted 2 of them, that's basically saying that your show is the bomb. It's badass. And I mean, uh, if I could talk about that show for hours, because it was one of the many ones that I grew up with, and like it taught me a few things, honestly, like stay on the path of righteousness and always be yourself, and don't be afraid to take a stand against others if like they're looking to like stop you or from pursuing your dreams, or something along those lines. I'm not really that good of a philosophizer, but something like that. And I did actually find out that Jack's design here is actually based off of Professor Utonium from the Powerpuff Girls series. And I kid you not, it's true, because if you look sort of at the character Jack's face and Professor Utonium's face, you'll see a lot of similarities, like in jaw structure. Before he had his beard and long hair, you notice he had a flat top as well. The only difference is that he had a little ponytail sticking out the back. But like, yeah, so many similarities between Jack and Professor Utonium. And of course, Jack doesn't have 3 created daughters he has to look forward to with superpowers, but that's beside the point. But also, probably the little most interesting and coolest little fact that I found out is that his real name, it's not Jack. And the only reason that we call him Jack is because his real name was never revealed in the series, or it was never said out loud, to where everybody else could hear it. And I I thought that was pretty interesting, because to me it added like sort of like mystique to his character, and it actually helps add more mystery to him and his name. Because I mean, I'm interested. I would love to be able to find out like who he really is, what his real name is. But when it comes down to it, everybody knows him as Samurai Jack, and that's one name he will always be remembered by. Oh my goodness. Let me get a little swig after that one. Lemon some Sprite. Lemon some Sprite. Anyways, wait, Jack, let's go over here. So stay there. Don't look at me like that with your mean mug. Okay, stop. I'm not the enemy. I'm the one who just released you. So please. Okay, so next up, we're going to be introducing that someone our hero met, and the reason I think that this particular character had such like an impact on Jack himself is because Angie Mug. No, Softy, I don't appreciate the Angie mug of Samurai Jack, because 90% of the time when he has that Angie mug on his face, he's gonna pull his sword out. But I don't want him to do that, because because he doesn't have his sword, But that's beside the point. I'm sorry, but again, this particular character, I feel like it had such an impact on him is because she, believe it or not, was able to give him back his hope and fighting spirit, even though she was once one of Aku's dark assassins. Ladies and gents, please give it up for Miss Ashi. Yes, that's right, folks. The love of the samurai's life has graced us with her presence on this fine Friday evening. Oh my goodness. Let me get her out of the box. And of course, looking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me get her out. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Just looking. Just. Mwah, mwah. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. But let me tell you all about her. Before that, I would like to show you guys. As you can see, she's not rocking the dark look, which was given to her in the first few episodes of this season 5. No, she was born and raised as a member of the Daughters of Aku, who are she's actually one out of 7 sisters who served as assassins attempting to kill Samurai Jack. And she later became the only surviving member and unwilling a company of Jack, And it was only later that she came to have doubts, about Aku's true nature after Jack ended up saving her life. And she finally made a full turnaround when Jack showed her the destruction that Aku had actually unleashed upon the world. And she saw all the good that the samurai had done and all the people that he had inspired. And she actually served as Jack's most important ally in season 5. And again, they both eventually fell in love with each other. And after meeting Aku in person in episode, I can't remember which episode it was, but I do know that she met him in person for the first time in there, and it was actually revealed that Aku was her biological father. Now, I know what you're thinking, because I know what you're thinking. He's a demon, a shape-shifting demon, but I mean, in the world of cartoons and like sort of anime, anything is possible, because I mean, honestly. But that was actually after which he corrupted her unwillingly into his service. And in another episode, she actually used her powers as a cambion to sort of help transport Jack back to the past in order to defeat Aku. But here's the tragedy about doing that, because even though there was I'm sorry, apologies. Because even though there was a silver lining in the story, there was also consequence. Because being the fact that Aku was destroyed, Ashi actually began to fade from existence on the day of her wedding to Jack as the consequence of past Aku's death. Because since Aku was her biological father, in another lifestyle, and she was born in that lifetime. I'm sorry, in another lifetime, she was born in that lifetime. Since he was destroyed, then she actually faded from existence, and then she basically never existed, and that left a gaping hole in Jack's heart, because after so many years and meeting so many faces, Ashi was the first, like the first love interest that Jack had come across, or had real legit feelings for, and I watched that season all the way through, and just it broke my heart, honestly, to see like poor Jack, after everything he had gone through from the first episode, only to get into season 5 and to have a broken heart just for the rest of his life. Just, it breaks me, honestly. It hurts, honestly. I had legit tears in my eyes for the guy, really. My heart bled for him. But I did find out some pretty interesting facts about her. I know, soft for real, that was extremely sad. One of the many, many heartbreaking episodes or just moments in the world of cartoon, like history, Ashi was indeed a good character, really. I support that fact, really, because it's 100% true. And did you guys know that as a child, Ashi actually showed a genuine interest in the world outside the temple that she and her sisters were kept in for their entire lives? Because she was a curious soul, and her weapon of choice is actually called a kusarigama. And unlike the traditional kusarigama, her kusarigama is designed with a spiked circle at the loose end rather than an iron ball, And I do believe that was, like, if you guys like really don't know what that is, it's kind of like the ball and chain. Like if you've seen, I believe it was the first Kill Bill movie, um, in the Yakuza scene when the bride goes in there to basically kill them all. Then there's that schoolgirl who comes out with that ball and chain. It's something kind of like that. It's very destructive, very dangerous weapon. And probably the coolest fact that I did find out about Miss Ashi here, it's the fact that she's actually based on the show creator Gendy Tartakovsky's childhood crush. Now, I didn't find out who the crush's name was, but that was my fault, honestly. I do apologize about that, folks, really. But yeah, I'm actually happy to have her and Jack in my collection. So happy to have them as part of the Wolf Pack, and I am so glad to be able to show it and share it with you guys here. Now, before we end the series tonight, I would very much like to show you guys a new piece of merchandise that I did procure in the mail a couple days ago. Now, if you guys follow my TikTok, then you've pretty much already seen this part. But I want to be able to show it to everybody who hasn't seen it or on YouTube because, just for those of you guys who really want to. But, yeah, let me just go ahead and power it up real quick. Beautiful. Oh, boy. You guys probably recognize that sound, right? Well, let me just let me get up for this one. I really want to get up for this one, honestly. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Okay. So, yeah, ladies and gents, I would very much like to show you guys this. My very own first lightsaber. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's red, but it's not red because that's only because of the camera and of course the lighting. It's actually orangish, like orangish reddish, because I wanted to be able to model it after my side of the Jedi code, and that of course is the gray Jedi code, because it's I can't remember the name of it honestly, but it's a very very lightweight weapon. The blade is hard plastic. And of course, it is battle ready. I tested it a few times. And there is plenty of other modes of it, like watch. Hang on. Listen. The Dark Lord. Every variation that it comes up with, it comes with different starting, different clashing noises. See that? That's a blaster noise, honestly. Hang on, let me try another one.
The Dark Sword.
The Dark Sword. And for those for you Mandalorian fans, you should recognize that because the Darksaber was actually the one that was being held by the Mandalorian Din Djarin. Blaster noises are just amazing. One more. Emperor. Beautiful. But I am actually happy that I was able to share this with you guys, and the fact that I was able to finally be welcomed into the world of Jedi just is amazing.
Scavenger.
Scavenger. Hang on. Let me mute the TV for you guys real quick. Okay. That way you guys can hear the full sound. Again, it's a very, very cool saber. Very first. I'm actually very happy to have this as in my collection. Princess. Now, I'm pretty sure that that's a nod, if you will, to Princess Leia. Now, one more. Rage mode. One more.
The high ground.
The high ground. And of course, I'm pretty sure that you guys recognize the high ground. And the hilt, if you will, or the handle, is gunmetal. I had three choices when it comes down to it. It was either gunmetal, black, or steel. and I decided to go with gunmetal, honestly.
The Count.
The Count. And of course, that's a nod to Count Dooku. That's badass, not gonna lie. Honestly, I had been wanting one for a long time. I've been contemplating a lot, really, and just I'm actually glad that I have one finally.
The Fallen.
The Fallen. That's what I have on the. That's the mode that I selected the first time, honestly. But again, this is amazing. Softy, I mean, honestly, if you do want to get one, I highly recommend getting one if you can, because I'm pretty sure that like you should be able to find a good one at a good price, honestly. But they're very fun, very strong, and they have so many cool things to do. And the fact that this one has like the little motion when you swing it, that's another triumph. Honestly, I can say too much about this thing, and it's an amazing piece of technology, and I'm actually happy to have it in my possession. But I am gonna go ahead and end the stream right here, folks. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight, both on YouTube, TikTok. Shout out again to Softy for keeping the comments section open and alive. I'll get one if I can. Honestly, if you do, I would very much, I'd very much like to see it. You know, really, if you get the chance, I would very much like to see it. But if again, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here, and feel free to sample either one of these videos when I do up here. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. Feel free to smash that like button and make sure you hit that subscription. Okay. Hope your eye gets better. By the way, thank you so much, Softy. I appreciate you. And until next time, guys. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Wait. Stay yourselves. And of course, be zen. Peace.